He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Now on second down. Back to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their third possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Lets it fly. It's caught downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Yeah.
The give to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football down. There's nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Steps away to find some room. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on third and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on third down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box.
I'll tell you, I can't stay.
But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Johnson looking to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
One more snap coming before halftime. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Jayhawks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Edwards. He's going to take off. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Smith. It's a seam wide open. Powers through. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Edwards. Finds his man. It's Smith. Open space at the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Smith. And the ball squirted out. Bounced right back to them. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. I don't know if it was luck or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
On the direct snap, it's Edwards. Touchdown, Ohio State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of this same guy beating him time and time again.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Boise State is putting on an offensive clinic, and about the only thing we haven't seen is the Statue of Liberty play. They're up 14 over Fresno State. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Back to pass, it's Marshall. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. Fourth down coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying play action. Fears the pressure. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Cook. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Steps away. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Jayhawks want to crank the tempo. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Bosa's. Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. The snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Dumps it to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still fourth down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Man, they can barely see the first down marker from there, but they'll go for it on fourth. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
This guy is having a truly special day, calling to mind the afternoon that Trace Sermon or Eddie George had, putting up huge numbers.
I mean, that's incredible. Just when you play and you put on that uniform and you know the guys that wore it before you and wore it so well, and you get your name mentioned in those L's and those history books, man, it's a good day.
Hands it off. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the ground. Running into the open space. Turning it on. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third.
Kansas, 14.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Hand off to the fullback. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
One thing you know with this guy, fullback, he's not going to fumble the football. And I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the fourth quarter with the lead.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Hayes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To throw, it's Marshall. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them.
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Fires to the middle. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Obviously, they fail on that fourth down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
They want that clock to run. Runs through the tackle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Western Michigan is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 20 over Akron. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Takes the easy completion. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice.
He's loose.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Lofts one deep down the right side.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw at St. Clair. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense.
There he goes! They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Direct snap. It's Cook. A little release to the back. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Jayhawks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Shoots it to the left. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Trick plays are really fun when they work. But when they don't work, everybody's like, why the heck did you run that? Because I practiced it. I practiced it all week. I'm going to call it at some point in the game. Unfortunately, it didn't work out.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Oh, it's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll throw on third and short. Bringing the heat. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. It is amazing what you can do with your roster if you just refuse to have kickers. It's also amazing how you going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Johnson wants to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. Gonna sling it on second down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown has ensued. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent
Good
and
guy.
took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
Yeah.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us for David.